What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you during a date? 1. Oh god, this still makes me cringe 5 years later. I was on a second date with this guy I was really into, like way out of my league, attractive, super successful, the whole package. He suggested this fancy new restaurant that had just opened up, and I was determined to seem cultured and sophisticated. Place was super upscale with mood lighting, small portions, and prices that made my wallet weep. I was trying so hard to play it cool, discussing wines like I didn't usually buy whatever was on sale at the grocery store. Then the appetizers arrived, some kind of fancy seafood thing. I took one bite and immediately felt something was wrong, but I didn't want to seem uncultured, so I smiled and kept eating while making what I hoped was intelligent conversation. About halfway through the appetizer, I realized what that wrong feeling was: a severe allergic reaction to whatever was in that dish. My face started swelling, my eyes watering, and I could feel hives forming. But did I say anything? No. I kept smiling through increasingly puffy lips. Finally, when I literally couldn't hide it anymore, my date looked at me with horror and said, "Are you okay? Your face is changing." I tried to casually mention I might be slightly allergic to something when he basically yelled, "Why didn't you say something?" and frantically called for the check. The romantic evening ended with him speeding me to the ER while I clutched an EpiPen and tried to explain through my now balloon-like face that I hadn't wanted to ruin the vibe. The ER nurse gave me the most judgmental look I've ever received. He still took me on a third date, bless him, but specifically requested I please value my life over seeming cool in the future. 2. I had been talking to this guy for a while and we finally decided to go on a date. We planned something cute and simple, a walk in the park followed by grabbing some coffee. It was one of those crisp autumn days where everything felt straight out of a rom-com. As we were walking, we came across a group of kids playing with a soccer ball. At one point, the ball rolled toward us, and me, trying to be cool and impress my date, decided to kick it back. I imagined myself doing one of those smooth, effortless kicks that would make me look athletic and fun. That is not what happened. Instead of gracefully sending the ball back, I somehow managed to kick it straight up into the air. And when it came back down, it landed directly on my own head. The impact knocked my glasses, yes, I was wearing glasses, off my face, and they went skidding across the pavement. Kids burst out laughing. My date? Oh, he was desperately trying to keep it together, but I could see the tears forming in his eyes from holding back laughter. Mortified, I scrambled to pick up my glasses, muttering something like, "I meant to do that," which only made it worse. My date finally lost it and just started laughing uncontrollably. I wanted to disappear into the ground. To make matters worse, one of the kids patted me on the back and said, "That was really bad. Thanks, kid. Really needed that." Surprisingly, my date found it endearing, and we did end up going on a few more dates. But I will never forget how my attempt at being effortlessly cool ended with me headbutting a soccer ball like I was trying out for a blooper reel. 3. I was on a first date with a guy I had been chatting with for a while, and we decided to go to a nice little Italian restaurant. Everything was going smoothly, the conversation was flowing, the food smelled amazing, and I actually thought, wow, this might be going somewhere. Then disaster struck. I had ordered spaghetti, rookie mistake I know, and I was mid-bite when the longest noodle in existence decided it wasn't ready to be eaten. I tried to elegantly slurp it up, but instead it whipped forward and flung marinara sauce directly onto my face. Not just a little, a lot, like full-on cartoon-style splatter right on my nose and cheek. I immediately froze, hoping maybe, just maybe, he hadn't noticed. But nope, he was staring at me wide-eyed, trying so hard not to laugh.